say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome and good morning on this bright and beautiful Thursday morning. How's everybody doing this morning? First in the chat to get that pie point is Miss Jessica. Hello, good morning and welcome to Mr. Jimmy. Also, hello and welcome to Warcraft, Mr. I cannot remember your first name, but Warcraft. Hello and good morning and welcome. And of course, we have Connor and Desiree in the house. Hello and welcome. Then we have Papa Smurf. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are y'all doing this morning? James from Mexico. Hello, James. Good morning and welcome. And also Steve, the reseller. And I hope everybody's having a good day, a good start to this morning. And I would love for y'all to give a big, warm welcome to our guests today. There are, call me, my name is Will. Okay. Well, thank you, Will. And so please give a warm welcome. Hello, Mr. Mac. Again, big warm welcome to our guests. You may have seen them before on a previous live one day, or you may have checked out their channel. But if you haven't, please give a warm welcome to our new guests today, Connor and Desiree. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
All right, so while I would love for y'all to give a brief description of like who y'all are, what your channel name is, how you got started, and what platforms you sell on first, and then we'll go into some question and answers. And while you do that, I'm going to I'll put your name in the box, in the blue box above in the chat.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Connor.
And I'm Desiree.
And we are the Hoogs. We've been selling on eBay for seriously about 5 years now.
Yeah.
We do a little bit of Facebook Marketplace. We just started our YouTube channel about a month ago. We have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 6-week-old.
Yep.
So nice and busy at home.
Almost done. I'm typing some hellos in the private in the chat itself. So let me get back here. And I want to say, Raven, hello, good morning and welcome. Turning you to your wrench. Let's see, who did I miss? Mr. Will, Mr. Mac, Miss Raven, hello, good morning and welcome. Everybody else is saying hello to each other. Good morning, Wendy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Mr. Dave's Diggs, hello, good morning and welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? Been a while, but welcome back. So I'm going to start some questions. If you have not catched their channel yet, it's in the blue box above. There is their link to their channel. And of course, I do have it now in the description bar of the video below. If you miss it throughout the show, that way you can go ahead and check it out and subscribe to them. I think you're at like 151 and you've done about 7 videos already. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Hello, Kay. Welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. And as we're going through, I'm giving back wrenches. So just bear with me so that way y'all can drop your links as we go during the show. So my first question is, what got y'all to not only start on your eBay platform and now you're doing Facebook Marketplace, but what got you to start and how long have y'all been doing it?
Yeah, so I've always kind of had like a little side business of some sort. I went to school for photography, so I did, like a photo booth, and then I had like wedding photography. So we always kind of have had some sort of side business. And then one day I stumbled across a Rally Roots video on how they were buying stuff for really cheap at garage sales and selling it. And I was like, oh, that looks like fun. So then I watched videos every night before bed, learned a lot about it, and then we just kind of started doing it.
Yeah, we started doing things out of our own home, our closet. We've always been super savvy and thrifting our furniture for our apartment and all of that stuff. So turned it into a business and now it's a whole family affair and we love it.
That is awesome. Now you said you had 2 children. What was the youngest again, you said?
Our youngest is 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
So when you do go sourcing, and I know y'all both do it now, y'all are part-time or full-time?
Part-time.
Yeah, we are part-time.
And so when y'all go sourcing, who is the one that goes to like certain categories? Like do y'all have the same categories y'all go to first when you're sourcing, or do y'all have separates, and what is it?
We split off.
Yeah.
I go straight for the video games.
I go straight for the shoes.
And then I'll hit up like hard goods and then men's clothing.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. And so, is that your primary categories that y'all like to shop, or do y'all do other?
Yeah, so we started we sold a lot of clothing at first. We've gotten a little bit away from it. We still do a lot of clothing, but mainly like video games, electronics, and like shoes. Do a lot of shoes, but anything that'll make us money.
Right. I want to say hello and welcome, Miss Nanette. Glad to hear you're doing better. I was in the chat last night when I heard some things that you were going through medical wise. So thank y'all for coming back in, and also good to see you back in the chats. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Either put the word question in capital letters and then the question, or just put at Kajun Roots Reseller where it'll highlight it for me to see on my end so I don't miss anything. So when y'all started and y'all do the sourcing for eBay, is there any particular place y'all go to the most when sourcing? Like, for example, thrift shops, bins, Goodwill. What is your main go-to when you're sourcing?
Yeah, we mainly do garage sales right now because it's summertime, and we have a lot of good community sales here in Idaho. So, but we mainly hit the same like 3 or 4 thrift stores that we always go to. We don't have a Goodwill bins. We do have it's called Idaho Youth Ranch, and they have a bins.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It's okay. It's not the best.
Okay. I love it.
But yeah, we mainly hit the same 3 or 4 thrift stores every week. Yeah.
That is awesome. Now, what is the one thing that y'all both of y'all stay away from? I know you said you're trying to get away from clothing, but what is like one of the main categories that you refuse to get into? And I'm sure we'll each a different one.
Not a big fan of glassware. Just don't know a lot about it, and
it's hard to ship.
Yeah, but I mean, if we find something that's worth a lot, we'll try it. But yeah, we tend to stay away from like glassware stuff.
Now, being you're saying get the more out of it, what is the highest item that you have ever bought thrifting to flip? How much was the profit and what it was? What was it?
Yeah, so we've had a few really good flips this year. I'd say our best one's probably we bought a Nintendo 64 at a garage sale for $15, and we pieced it out for around like $1,200.
Wow.
And that was like at 11:30. So
that was a crazy find.
Yeah. Midday, we're like, how is this still here?
Right. And what is you got one for you?
Yeah. I'd say we found this like cellulite machine. It was like this big box. It looked like a little like vacuum almost.
Yeah, it was a little strange.
How much did we flip that for?
It sold for like $450. And we paid $10 at a garage sale for it.
It was crazy. And we had it in our death pile for like almost a year, and then listed it right after the new year, and everyone wants to get into shape. So it sold the day we listed it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is awesome. The New England New England Thrifter just came in. Hello, good morning and welcome. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Paul says the Hoogs, Connor and Desiree, congratulations on your early success. You are off to a great start.
Thank you.
That's awesome because you have like I think 151.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be more than that, but you already have like 7 videos. What are your view count right now? Do y'all know?
We're almost to 1,000 views.
Wow,
like
that is awesome.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Roman. How are you doing? Good to see you. So if you are not subscribed to them, their link is at the top of the box, and the blue link is in there for you to go ahead and subscribe to them. What would be the main type of sourcing y'all do? Do y'all even do any type of estate sales? Or y'all have it in your area?
Normally, if we have estate sales, they're put on by companies and everything's priced pretty well.
And there's usually like 100 people in line at estate sales here, so we tend to just stay away.
Wow.
So like May through September is garage sale season. So every Friday, Saturday, we're out for about 5 hours each day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, just the thrift stores in the winter. But
now when you go in sourcing though, is there any particular, I'm just having a brain freeze. When y'all sourcing, is there anything that you enjoy going to, like, for, I know you said you do more of gaming and things like that, Connor. What is the main things you like as far as with gaming? Is it the consoles or anything, the whole category? What are your favorite things about that?
I mean, I grew up playing video games, so I know a lot about it, which is a lot easier for me. But yeah, mainly games. They're super easy to ship, take like a minute to list. So I enjoy those. They sell quickly. Just a lot of little filler items for our store, kind of keep it active, and the sales rolling in every day.
And what about you, Desiree? For whatever category you do.
Babies. Expert at it.
Yeah, I think just because we have our 2 kids and I have the baby, like all the baby stuff, like there's great sales in baby items if you know what to look for.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm an expert in the brands right now because I have a baby. So
I've done a lot of research on the baby stuff. So like, garage sales too. She'll just find like one little thing that's like a baby item that does really well, and it's
I'll pull it up and Connor's like, "Is this for us?" I'm like, "Oh no, this is a great brand." Really?
I love it. So when y'all go sourcing, do y'all typically, when y'all find something, do y'all typically say, "Okay, we can use this for the house," or do y'all strictly say, "Okay, we're going to resell this"? What is the thought process of when y'all go sourcing?
Depends on which one of us you ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a running joke right now. So is it for Bay or is it for the eBay?
You'll see that a lot on our YouTube videos. I keep a lot of items.
Keeps a lot of stuff. So it's kind of our running joke that we have going on.
That is just so cool. And so how long have y'all been married?
6 years.
6 years. Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. We have a question. So what platforms do you sell on?
So mainly eBay. We are going to start Amazon soon.
Yes.
I have a big box of new items. I just haven't had time to put up on Amazon, but we do a little bit of Facebook Marketplace. Some of the bigger items. We've kind of started that at the beginning of the pandemic and have really ran with it. So
we started to realize there's this market that we're missing out on that's furniture. And everyone wants it. And so we found, whether it be coffee tables, larger items, things that you can't really ship.
Bikes and stuff.
We have a truck, so we put it in the back of the truck and then normally sell it that week, the same week we buy it. And then it gives us cash for garage sales for the next weekend. So it's a win-win.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so when y'all go, Facebook Marketplace, how long have y'all been doing that?
So that's about a year. We started that right at the spike of COVID.
And are y'all doing local pickup only, or are y'all using it plus shipping?
Yeah. So we do porch pickup, so we don't even have to leave the house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Good morning, hello, and welcome to Angie, Dayton Valley Deals.
Hi.
Just subbed. Love to see new couples working together. We have quite a few successful and happy ones in our little community. Hope you guys have a great success too. That is awesome. If y'all ever watch Angie Resale and Bobby, they do their show on every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Nanette is Angie's mother.
Oh.
So she's been a very big part of the community. And she herself, also from what I'm hearing, is starting to get deep into doing reselling as well.
Nice.
Helping Angie, yeah. That was a conversation last night on the show. It was awesome to hear that. I am busy with craziness here. I understand that. Almost every day lately has been like a Monday. So my next question is, I know you were saying that y'all looking into get into Amazon. Have y'all thought of like these big bulk buys, pallet buys, or even storage units to start doing that kind of thing to flip? And if so, what is the main idea on that? Okay.
Yeah, we have actually. Our next door neighbor, his dad he sells like truckloads of Amazon returns. So we've talked to him a little bit about wanting to get a truckload. But nothing has come from it yet, but maybe one day we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about getting into anything like the pallet buys and or the storage units?
We haven't really looked into either of those.
Yeah.
Not too sure on how to, but yeah, I mean, we'd probably be interested in trying it at least once.
I feel like we need to get like our own storage unit before we did that. I'm so type A and so organized. As you can see, everything's always put away, labeled. And so venturing out into that kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety, but
I understand that. And it's funny how when you see these videos that they're doing there, like for example, Mark, I don't see him in here yet. Mark, he does it so fast, and he goes through it, and it's amazing on what he does. And everybody has their own thing. So my next question is: have y'all ever, or thought of, or just say hell no, doing dumpster diving?
I mean, I've thought about it, but I'm too much of a nervous person where I wouldn't want to get caught.
Yeah.
We do have this really cool thing in our city, though, that it's new. So I think it's like twice a year.
It's called Trash Your Treasure.
And so everyone takes items that are still usable. So like the larger items, whether it be like furniture, refrigerators, barbecue grills, things like that. And they put it out on their curb, and it's Trash Your Treasure. So you just drive around the whole neighborhood and you just pick stuff up, put it in the back of your truck, and take it home. Yeah. So that's kind of cool, but that's about as far into like dumpster diving as we get.
Yeah. Andrew says, Desiree, please come to Iowa.
Get me organized.
I would love to.
And get me organized.
So about that.
She is.
Yeah, because I see in the background you have a lot of totes. Now, what is your way of when you're getting things listed and everything in the back of those totes? I'm assuming is all listed. Yep. What kind of organizing system you have as far as like SKU numbers, or do you have some type of special way that you've put things away in your bins? And how easy is it for you to find?
Yeah, so we have 4 of these racks back here, and a total of 48 bins. And then we just, when we list things, we'll find an emptier bin, we'll pull that out, we'll photograph things, put it in the bin, and then when I do my listings, I'll put in the description what bin it is.
And normally everything that we do it together at the same time. And so he'll be photographing the item, hand it to me, I'll fold it up, put it in the bin, and then we'll label it on our listing. So
yeah, I haven't done the custom. Well, we started it to do it in the descriptions before they actually made the custom description or the little custom label.
The SKU, the SKU line, you can put it there.
But I haven't switched everything over to that, so it's still in the description. But
it just works for us.
Works good for us.
That's awesome. Now, do y'all do anything with shoes?
The shoes are in the bins, so we don't have like a special rack for them.
Now, do y'all buy usually a lot of the used ones, or y'all go?
Yeah, we sell a lot of used shoes. That's probably like 40. Yeah, like 40% of our business is used shoes.
Well, give maybe some suggestions, being y'all do that, because I know some people, myself too, kind of leery about going and picking up used shoes. Yeah. So give us some pointers or some advice to do when somebody's thinking of going into shoes.
Yeah.
What they should be looking for, and what kind of suggestions you would give them, advice.
Yeah, we've done a lot of research on what brands sell. So you got to know what brands are kind of hot right now and what's selling. When you're picking them up, you got to check the condition really well. Make sure the soles aren't, coming off. Make sure there's no cracking. Yeah, the tread's good. You check the back. There's no rub on the back of the heel.
I love cleaning hacks. Part of my type A personality. So, you can clean up anything. Baking soda, stains, things like that. We posted pictures. I found this awesome pair of Nobles, and they had this huge white stain on it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure we can get this off. And so I think maybe it'd be really cool if we did just a series on like cleaning shoes on our YouTube.
Right.
Just, it's something we're really passionate about. I love it.
Is there any particular brands y'all go to more than any other brand?
Yeah, we do a lot of running shoes. So like Nikes, Hokas, Altas. We do hiking, a lot of Merrells.
And like you pick up a lot of dress shoes. I pick up more of the like athletic women's, and then you do more of the like men's dress. I'm not really too knowledgeable on that.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of boots too. So a lot of boots.
Oh, okay. Mac wants to know how many listed items you have listed.
We have just over 1,000 listings, and then probably
5 years. No, 7 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah. Okay.
And probably another 1,000 that are not listed.
Andrew wants to know: have you ever been able to remove tar from the bottom of shoes?
We haven't.
I've never picked up any that needed that.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever found any with tar on it.
If you want to send me a pair, I could figure out how.
I love it. That was a good comeback. All right, so Connor and Desiree's link is at the top in the blue box. If you have not checked out their channel, The link is at the top in the blue box with their channel linked. You're more than welcome to check it out and go check out their channel. They already had 100 so far. They're been doing this, you said, for a month.
Yeah.
And they have 151 subscribers and 7 videos already in 1 month. So you might want to go check it out and see how and what they're doing. Leave them some comments. Make sure you leave a thumbs up when you go to someone's link in the channel. If you can drop your links, go ahead and drop your links to your channel. If you go to someone's link, please make sure, and I'm kind of looking to the side for the chat as well. So if you go to someone's link in the chat, make sure when you go there at the bottom, if you see that word subscribed in red, change it to gray because that means you're not subscribed. And then right next to the 3 bells, the very top one, go ahead and change that to all notifications so you don't miss out. Now, I've been hearing yesterday and a couple of days ago where people were saying that they're not getting their notifications. What I do is I'll go and unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then also get the notification again. But I have a link that y'all can check out. If you click the link, this will be everybody you're subscribed to. It'll give you the notification where it'll pull up everyone you're subscribed to with next to it saying if you have the notifications on or not. So if you want that link, there it is. And when you click on that link, it'll bring up your subscribers. And right next to it, it'll show you if you've got the notification set up on that channel. Also, if you want to be part of the Facebook group, here is what did I do with that one? Here we go. The resellers group on Facebook. You're more than welcome to join it. Post your videos, post of special events. Anything you have coming up, you're more than welcome to do that. Just to let you know, if there's anything negative that happens on the Facebook group, I will pull it. I already had to pull and report someone for harassment and bullying, and I will do it. So just keep it positive. That's all I ask. And so the guest information is in the top chat. And also I want to say hello and welcome. I saw Susanna come in. Good morning, everyone. Just dropping by to say the thumbs up and show before I head out for the day. Well, have a good day and hope you get a lot done. Let's see here. Tom Cruise, hello, good morning and welcome. Also, Aqua Girl, hello, good morning and welcome as well. And if you have any questions, please make sure y'all put it in the chat so I can ask for you. Oh, that's Tom Cruise. And just making sure I didn't miss any comments. So what is the best item ever? And I know y'all do this together. So the best item that y'all ever flipped, either on Facebook, I know you said you do porch pickups, or even on eBay. Which one was the best ever flip that y'all ever had?
Yeah, we found some really cool
driftwood
tables that we flipped on Facebook, and we paid like $150 for the set. There was 3 tables, and we sold them for $1,000. So that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah, I actually found those on Nextdoor, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't sell on Nextdoor. You don't really get the most bang for your buck selling on there as a platform, but picking up, you can source on that, and it's great.
Wow.
A lot of times people are posting on Nextdoor items because they're moving, and so they're pretty anxious to get rid of it, and so you get it for a really good deal.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all use any other platforms? I know people have been talking lately in reference to the apps where they're giving away things or they're putting things on the side like just for you to pick up, but they just want to get rid of it for free. There's a couple of free apps out there you can find in your neighborhood or your area. Have y'all ever did any of that before?
I'm not sure what apps. We have found a few free things on Facebook and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing, substantial.
Oh, okay. I see a question coming up. Let me get to that.
I know in the height of COVID too, we put a ad out on Nextdoor because all the thrift stores were closed and you couldn't donate. And so we were like, hey, if you are cleaning out, which everyone was doing, and you need a place to drop off your items, we'll actually come pick up all of your items with our truck, use what we can to resell. We told them all resellers. And then when the thrift stores open back up, we'll donate it. And that was cool. We got so much free inventory. We basically listed everything we could. And then when the thrift stores opened back up, our thrift stores give us a 20% off coupon for donating. So then we got coupons on top of it. So that was really cool.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. The next question is, how many hours in a week do you put into you reselling?
Well, I'm off right now on paternity leave. So I'd say 30 to 40 right now. But normally while I'm working, probably about 20 hours a week.
And so y'all work together as far as you said, one does the pictures, one does the packing, but how y'all do y'all listings? Do y'all do like a draft or?
Yeah. So for listings, normally I'll take his photos, I'll draft everything while he's at work and I'm with the kids. And then at night when we're like watching TV, things like that, he'll cross-check my work and post them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then we create a whole bunch of drafts at the beginning of the week, and then we'll slowly post them throughout the week so we're active constantly.
I think Adam's saying freebie alerts is
That's
the app.
Okay.
I know we had a conversation about it one day during the week, but I think that's what it is.
Hello
and welcome, Pam. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, and welcome. Early question. Any plans to go full time?
Yeah. So our goal is to pay off our house.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that happens, I'll probably go full time. But currently, need insurance for the kids and
Right. So what kind of work do you do?
I'm an assistant manager at a grocery store.
Oh, cool.
So I actually get free boxes, which is nice for
that is a good idea.
Yeah.
So do y'all even go around and do anything like that, like any of your companies in your area, maybe to get free supplies like that other than where you work?
We do. We pick up a lot of bubble wrap off Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people are moving to our town, so there's a lot of bubble wrap that people just post for free on Facebook. So that's nice.
I'm pretty sure I have like 12 huge giant trash bags of bubble wrap in the garage right now, just from people moving. Yeah.
So you won't need any for a while. Just keep getting it for free.
Yeah.
I like that. So if you would give maybe some ideas, I know you said you've been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah.
If somebody was in the chat, and I know there are a few, every now and then in the chats, we do have a few that are coming in that aren't resellers, but maybe thinking about it.
Yeah.
What would be some pointers you would give them if they are still thinking about doing it, but just never took that step yet to get into reselling?
Yeah, I would say learn as much as you can. I watched probably 200 videos the first like 2 months that we started, just on what to pick up. Find some resellers that you enjoy watching on YouTube and see what they're picking up. Go to their eBay stores, see what they're selling.
I have a piece of advice. I think if you're starting out, start off with something that you're passionate about. Yeah. So not, I think this item's going to be a hot sell, things like that. Do things that you're actually knowledgeable about first, because as soon as you see that profit rolling in on stuff that you're really knowledgeable about, it motivates you to keep going.
Yeah. And then I would say also on top of that, don't stop growing.
Yeah.
So, don't just stick to that category. I would keep learning new categories and branching out. There's always something else that you can learn and sell constantly. We're constantly learning. So.
Yeah.
Right. And what about YouTube?
YouTube. Well, we're still new at it, but yeah. You got to enjoy it. So I went to school for, creative photography. So it's kind of a little bit in my background on, creating videos, creating content, creating something with a camera. So I really enjoy making videos. And it's fun for me. So
so what got y'all to start YouTube?
I think for us, we've watched so many videos and so many awesome people teaching us that it's wow, we've gained so much knowledge. Now we want to share that with our community. Yeah. And we've already been sharing it with our friends and things like that. They're you resell? What is this about? Yeah. And so explaining it to someone is really difficult. But when they see it, they're oh, that's so cool. So we actually have a few friends that have actually texted us this week that are can we go garage selling with you? So we have 4 people coming with us this weekend to garage sale. We told them they can't take our inventory.
There you go. Put the rules down first.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just something that we're really passionate about and just wanting to share our knowledge and hope people can learn from us.
It took us a while to kind of get the courage to start it. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but now we're at a point where okay, our business is really good. I think we can start, feel confident enough to share with others about our business.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're doing your sourcing, do you have in your area, because I know some states have these mile-long yard sales. Do y'all have any of that kind of stuff in your area where you live, or do you have to go further out? And if so, what would be the longest or furthest way you drive away to go sourcing any kind of way you can source?
Our garage sales are pretty much all around us. there's constantly a neighborhood that's having
A community
sale.
sale
So
almost every weekend.
that's super nice. But I've sourced, I'd probably say like 45 minutes to an hour off of Facebook picking something up. Really just depends on what it is.
Yesterday, we picked up some video game consoles. That's going to be in a YouTube video coming up.
Oh, cool.
And that was about a half an hour drive to pick those up.
Yeah.
All right, now this is a question for both of you. Which of you are the best dollar amount flips?
She found the Nintendo 64, so yeah.
Wow.
We do have a competition every weekend though, like who finds the best item. So it's kind of.
And do y'all challenge each other as far as like who? Because I know some couples, they'll do like a challenge to themselves for either the weekend or their week. Do y'all do that? And if so, what is it?
I'd say just when we're sourcing, we're like, who can find the best item?
I'd say too, like, yeah, I love getting like drinks. So if it's like, hey, can we go get like a coffee? Can we get this? And Connor will be like, yeah, if you get the profit. And so we call it like, did you get your profit level? And so I think you earned it today, type of a thing. So if we walk out of a thrift store and I don't buy anything, I don't get a drink then.
Aw. That is cute. I love it. So also give everybody and I know we've had this conversation before the show. I've had an issue with saying your actual channel name, but give everybody the reason and what it actually is as far as how you got your name to your channel.
Yeah. And
exactly how to pronounce it.
Yeah. So our last name is Hoogeveen. It's Dutch and it's pretty hard to say. So we thought, why not the Hoogs? So you basically just say it like who and then giz.
James. So yeah, I wanted to ask you that before and then once I learned your name, it was a lot easier for me to remember the name.
Yeah,
I love it because every time I go to check your channel, now, I usually, because I have that new channel now, I went to try to subscribe to those who I am subscribed to watch videos on that channel as well, and I could not find your channel. So here I am, I like realizing I'm spelling it wrong. So yeah.
Well, hopefully people will remember us now because it's like, who are they? Oh, the Hoogs. You know, it kind of was all fun.
I love it. That's a good idea. And so whenever y'all do decide to go sourcing, do y'all put yourself at a limit? And this is just for a good idea for those who are going sourcing for the first time. And any idea that that you would give yourself a top type amount of money to spend for that day or that weekend?
We don't really set a limit. We just buy as much as we can.
If the deal's there, you get it.
I think the max that we've spent at a garage sale is like close to $3,000 in a day. Yeah. Like we had one day where we had to keep running back to the bank because we just kept finding such great stuff. And you just really have to stockpile up because then in the winter months when it's kind of dormant with garage sales, you have your back pile.
Yeah, to work through.
James says this is the most you get from him for Dutch.
I don't know Dutch. My grandparents. Yeah.
All right, Jessica, everybody. All right, Jessica, have a good day. Thank you for coming by. Again, thank each and every one of every morning y'all come by and spend your mornings with us. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. And if you're not subscribed to them, their channel link is at the top of the box. Make sure you go ahead and check out their channel and give them some love and support. You are also welcome, everyone in the chat, to drop your links. If you go to someone's channel and you do not see that red, the subscribe button's in red, change it to gray. That means you're not subscribed or you lost your subscription. Not so much. Okay. So if you haven't learned yet, James is the one that he likes licking doorknobs. The baby's awake?
Yeah, he's just checking on him.
So if y'all have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat so that we can get some questions asked. Once you talk about something that maybe I know we're just getting to know you and you're just starting out not only on YouTube, but with you joining the community, give us some kind of information about you that you would like us to know to get to know you better about going and watching your channel.
Like as far as our channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. We like to put out sourcing videos. That's kind of our main thing that we like.
I don't know. We just like having fun. I mean, we're goofy and silly and we're not afraid to show it. And so you're going to see that in all of our videos. And Yeah, a lot of sourcing. You guys can let us know if there's things you want to see, but we're definitely going to do some like how-to videos, how to clean, how to, Connor's getting into like trading cards right now. So, you know, that's something we're not knowledgeable about. So how do you become knowledgeable on something? So we're going to do a kind of a little series on that. So we have a whole list of things we want to do. So we'll see.
That's awesome. Jigsaw Jen wants to know, question, with your type A personality, how organized is your death pile?
It is very organized. We bought a new rack. I'm so excited about it. And it's one of the like Z-shaped like commercial ones. It's 2-tiered and it's full.
Yeah.
So kind of my goal is like, hey, we need to get some listed because it's not going to fit on the rack anymore. So like that in and of itself is motivating. And then everything is like in bins. So like we have a few of these bins that aren't labeled in the garage that are stacked. Yeah.
Stuff we need to list. Yeah.
That is awesome. Perfecting Pearls just recently came in. So she has a question. Do you do a challenge between each other in your videos?
We haven't put it in the video, but that's a great idea.
Yeah. We do them. We just haven't recorded them.
Right. Now, when y'all go sourcing, and do y'all both have cameras with each other as y'all filming, or is it just one of you that use the camera, or what do y'all use for that?
Normally just one camera, because whoever doesn't have the camera has the 2 kids.
Okay. Let's see here. Everybody's dropping their links. Everybody's saying hello and welcome and that kind of thing. So how often do y'all actually do? I know you just said you recently started doing Facebook Marketplace within a year. Do you find that Facebook Marketplace is, and again, selling wise on there, and you did say you do a lot of porch pickups. Have y'all thought about getting into the shipping part of it to where y'all wouldn't have to worry about that, especially for things that you may be able to flip for someone else to be able to ship it to?
Yeah, we haven't tested it out yet. I mean, because we ship things on eBay, so it's like, do I want to list it on eBay or do I want to list it on Facebook?
List?
So I haven't quite made the decision to ship yet, but the larger items porch pickup works really good for us, so we kind of just have been sticking with that right now.
Right. And do y'all ever think about, or do y'all do any type of cross listing or cross posting?
No.
Yeah. Every so often we might cross list just for like Facebook Marketplace if an item's been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
But generally, no.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all have any plans on branching out to other platforms? Besides Amazon, I know you talked about it earlier.
Just Amazon right now. I haven't really had much luck with other ones. I have tried them a few times, but yeah.
Will y'all be doing FBA or MBA?
FBA, yeah.
Yeah. There's just so many different people I hear that have different different categories that they're waiting to be I forgot the word that they call it, but anywho, waiting for their listing the way they can list, and I cannot remember that word. I don't know. I don't trust the shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Ungated. So a lot of people are gated or ungated.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I'm leery about. So that's why I have not gotten into it yet.
Yeah.
But I just hear so much drama, including the Facebook Marketplace. She doesn't do Facebook Marketplace shipping. Just subscribed. Awesome.
Thank you.
So yeah, I don't know. I hear a lot of stories about people having problems with them getting paid if they do the shipping or things like that.
Yeah.
But y'all do porch pickup. So how does that work for y'all?
So we either have them pay ahead of time with Venmo, or just if it's a smaller item, we'll just have them put the money under the mat. We have cameras on the porch, so I mean, it's not.
Yeah, with a 6-week-old, like
it's just
sometimes I just want to nap, but I want to make money at the same time. So it's like, hey, leave the money under the mat, please don't. We haven't gotten stiffed yet, so that's been nice.
People in Idaho are really nice, so it's worked out good for us. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Let's see here. Anybody else have any questions? Go ahead and put it in the chat. So what I'm going to do is, because there's a lot of new people that came in, I'm going to make you a large again, and I want you to advertise, promote your channel, what platforms you sell on, and a little bit more about your Facebook, your YouTube channel itself. That way you can let everybody know who you are.
Yeah. All right. I'm Connor.
And I'm Desiree.
We're the Hoogs. We are we reside in Idaho, and we have 2 kids. We've been married 6 years. We sell
Part-time resellers.
Yeah, we mainly sell on eBay and Facebook. And then we just started our YouTube channel about a month ago. We mainly do like sourcing videos, what sold. We're going to do a big series on like how-tos as well. But yeah, we just started. We're trying to get to know everybody in the community. And yeah.
All right. And also they said earlier, don't forget, they have a list of videos they're going to be doing, and the ideas and suggestions, they're looking forward to you giving them those type of things, including when you watch their videos, give them comments. Because it looks like some people enjoy when couples go out and maybe do some type of challenge or whatever between each other and that kind of thing. So when y'all do go out, y'all normally go together, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But you do branch out with items. Is there any particular goal y'all set yourself for when y'all do go out sourcing? And if so, what it is? What is it?
I wouldn't say we necessarily have a goal.
I mean, there's some days where we go out sourcing and we come home empty-handed. I mean, we're pretty selective on what we get.
Yeah.
Our bins are almost at max capacity, so I wouldn't say we have a goal, but
we do, or we have gotten to know the thrift store employees, which has helped us out a lot. They have given us tips on like when they're putting good stuff out. And I have this one guy. So my job's downtown. And there's a thrift store right down the street, so I usually go there after work. And this one guy, he'll keep some of the shoes like in the back for me, so when I get there, I'll just roll out the cart. So that's super
awesome.
Nice.
That's a good way to make connections too.
Yep. Yeah. Another one of the thrift store employees wants to play video games with me, so it's kind of fun to get to know everybody. But yeah, they help you out too, which is super nice. So.
And they all know us because we go in as a family. We have our kids. Our daughter wants to go into the toy section every time, and so they all know us there.
So I take it most of that she keeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She keeps on.
Yeah.
So when y'all go sourcing, my next question is going to be, because I know I'm a little bit this way myself, but because of the fact sometimes we do have a lot of inventory. So when you go sourcing, is there a particular percentage that you tend to try to find to flip? If so, what is that percentage that you look at?
As like the profit?
Correct.
Yeah. We usually try to at least double our money on things, but if we're going to spend $1, I want to make at least like, $10 to $15 on an item. Usually the $15 range. So if we're making $15 on an item, we'll pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah. We've come pretty knowledgeable too. Like, let's say shoes. We've been doing that for so long that we've become really knowledgeable on what things are worth. Yeah. And so we're not afraid to pay up on items too. So, I mean, sometimes you go to the thrift store and it's like $15 for a pair of used shoes, which would be like, oh, I don't want to buy that because it's $15. But they could flip for $150 if you know what you're looking for. And so
we're not afraid to spend money.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially when you can make money in the process. Yeah.
Right.
Adam Hartman he just put his link in for the August 1st. They're doing their Wheel of Friends. If you haven't checked it out, there's the link to the video, the updates, and also the link to the registration if you want to be part of it, and the link to the live video he does on a regular basis to keep things updated if you're interested in helping out. For more information, check those links out to help if you can and inclined to be able to be there. And if anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Again, this is Connor and Desiree. Their link is in the top blue box. If you have not subscribed to them, go ahead and check out their channel. They've only been doing this for a month, and they already have over 151 subscribers and 7 videos in 1 month. That is crazy. So how often do you plan on doing, or have you been doing your videos, knowing you work part-time?
Yeah.
How often do you plan on doing your videos, and what kind of consistency are you doing on your channel?
We've been posting probably about every 2 to 3 days. We don't really have a set schedule because the kids, it's just a little difficult sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, every 2 to 3 days we'll have a new video posted.
Yeah.
Goodwills lately have been charging $40 for Nike Air and Jordans, for example, but they can sell for $120, and they're making sense to pick them up. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
And that's just, you have to know somewhat of some kind of knowledge on that, because if you just starting out, one of the biggest things, you've got to comp them. So speaking of that, do you comp a lot of stuff? And if so, what app are you using? Because I know sometimes some people get so used to buying certain things or their niche that they don't even look it up. So that's my question. Do you look up almost everything? And if so, what is it you look up and what you don't look up?
Yeah, I'd say every time we go to the thrift store, there's always like 5 or 6 items that I'll end up looking up that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
We just mainly use eBay to comp them. If like we don't know what the item is, I'll use Google Lens to search it, find the name of it, and then search eBay for it. But yeah.
And I'd say too, like when we started 5 years ago, items that were hot and selling then aren't
not at all
worth
anymore.
it now.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times too, we'll look it up just because the market's constantly changing.
Yeah.
And we'll do a cleanse of our bins like twice a year and just like go through and like old inventory, just donate it to Goodwill and get a coupon and move on.
That's the best way to do it, is purge.
Yep.
So when you're listing on your platform, what is your goal as far as wanting to get to the listing amount on your platform, and how long you're looking at wanting to get that goal done?
So right now we're just maintaining the 1,000. So if we're selling 70 items a week, we'll be listing 70 items a week. But when we have a little more time, when the baby's a little older, we'll try to at least get to 2,000. I'd say probably the next year we'll get to 2,000 listings.
Our goal was 1,000, and we just got there about 3 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah. So now we're there, and we want to keep it.
Yeah, the hardest thing is getting there, because the more you list, the more you sell, the more it's hard to get to that goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at 900 for so long because we kept close to 1,000, and we just sell a whole bunch.
Like 15 items that night. Like
that is all. It's crazy how it happens too.
Yeah.
Back row bit of Chuck, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Hello, good morning and welcome. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Connor and Desiree, the link is at the top in the blue box. If you have any questions, please look good and play. Well, thank you. Make sure you ask the questions in the chat. I'm going to get ready to go ahead and open the chat to those who would like to come on the panel. You're more than welcome to come. But before I do that, the link is at the top. And those who just coming in, I want to make sure that you check out their channel. So I'm getting them one more time to talk about their channel, who they are. So those who may not know who you are, I still see some new people coming in. And then again, that way you get to put a name with a face, and also look up their channel and then give them a glimpse of what your goals are coming up on your channel.
Yeah, I'm Connor.
And I'm Desiree.
We're the Hoogs. We just started our YouTube channel a month ago. We are documenting our whole journey. Yeah. We do a lot of sourcing videos, what sold. We're going to do a how-to series on our YouTube channel. I'm going to do a how-to lighting video probably next week. We did have a pretty cool hat buy, about like 880 hats. So we'll be dropping a video on that probably in the next week or so.
We're really open to suggestions. If you guys want to give us some on how-tos, things that I might think people would find boring, you guys might really enjoy. So
yeah.
Yeah.
We've been selling on eBay for 5 years now. Well, longer than that, but 5 years seriously.
Together.
And then we do a little bit of Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
All right. So if you haven't subscribed to them, their link is in the blue box above in the chat. If you have any ideas, let them know what you're thinking of or what you'd like to see in some of the videos. That's what they're asking for. I think they had a good suggestion earlier about y'all maybe doing some type of challenge together in a video.
That'd be fun.
That would be cool. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat, and I will then pin it, because I see James has been putting your link in the chat periodically, so that way others can catch your link. And there it is. So if you want to come on, the link is at the top. You want to be part of this and come and talk on the channel, on the platform, you're more than welcome. It sounds like you two are doing great.
Text to talk. I understand that with a baby.
Yeah. But you two are doing great. I'm assuming that's what it was.
Yeah.
I hate it when they corrected spell check and you didn't know what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
So when y'all been doing y'all videos, is there anything, or do y'all, and I know some people don't do this, do y'all have anything where y'all have bloopers to where y'all think about maybe putting them at the end of your videos?
Yeah, we put a few bloopers in every video. Because we're very awkward on camera, and it turns out pretty funny sometimes.
I'm not afraid to share it.
That's all. But that's why I'm asking, because I've seen them. That's why I'm wondering if you do that to every video.
Yeah, they'll probably be in every video. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, do y'all when y'all doing your video filming, do y'all do it all at one time, or do y'all do like little clips? Because I know you said you had some background in that. So
Yeah.
how do you do
So when we're sourcing, we haven't been doing it the same day. So we'll do it probably like the next day. We'll film like the haul part of it, and then I'll just combine the two. But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just had another question. It just went right through my mind. A squirrel moment. I cannot remember it. It was right down the tip of my tongue. After it was a comment you made. I'm trying to think what it was now.
Okay.
Oh well. I'll figure it out. It'll come back. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. If you want to come on the link, you're more than welcome. To remembering, when you come on, you can promote your channel. You can promote anything you have going on your channel or coming up events. One of the things I like is for you to come on and showcase your channel, because I can sit there and put links in the chat all day long, or James or Jennifer. But the thing about it is that I would love if you have anything coming on. You need more coffee. Well, this is my second one of these. I think I'm good. And if you want to promote yourself, definitely come on, because I would love to have people see who you are when you're actually advertising or promoting any special events on your channel, or if you have something coming up. Let's see. I just saw another question. What software do you use to make your videos? That was my question.
Yeah, I use iMovie. Nothing fancy, but it works good.
And what do you use for your thumbnails? Because my combination question, I just remember what Hefty put in it was about the videoing and the thumbnails. So is there any special programs you use for that as well?
I use Photoshop because of my photography background, so I didn't custom make them myself.
The next question is, how old are your kiddos or kids? Do they help you in the business?
This is my favorite question. So our daughter's 3 and our son is 6 weeks old. So if I look really tired, that's why. And it, like, thrifting is in our 3-year-old's blood. Like, she wakes up every single morning and says, "Daddy, let's do shipping." And so we do our shipping every morning. She's in here helping us tape the items. We have little, like, thank you cards. She kisses each card before we put it in for good luck. When we go thrifting, she is always at the garage sales with us, of course, looking at the toys. But it's crazy what she finds. So she finds like Disney plushes. And so she found this one that sold for us yesterday. It was the mom elephant on Dumbo. Picked it up for $2 and it sold for $45. I would have never picked that up on my own. We'll be at like a thrift store and she'll find like American Girl doll accessories. And I don't know if it's because she's so much shorter, so it's like an added level for her. But those are things we would have never seen. And she just like, look what I found. She doesn't know it's worth anything. We check comps. And I mean, if you have kids, bring them into your business. Like,
she does keep a lot though. Like, I bought a Barbie doll house to sell like a month ago, and it's still in the hallway because she loves it so much. It's not, we're not selling it.
Have you ever watched Commonwealth Picker with his kids?
Yeah.
That is a great thing he does with their kids too, where and they always make sure to say it at the end: $1 to save, $1 to spend, and $1 to give. And I love it. Yeah. Let's see. There was another question here. What's your favorite thing to sell? Toys, cars, comics, etc., kind of thing.
So mine are shoes.
I'd say video games for me, but I've been getting into trading cards, so that's been exciting. The market's super hot, so trying to learn that and, best I can. But it's been fun.
Now, have you ever thought about going into pawn shops to buy things that they have?
We've actually gone into a couple.
Yeah, we've gone into a couple. The prices were really high at the few that we went to, but there are a lot out here, so probably something we'll end up, expanding our knowledge on and hitting up a few more, see if we can find some better deals at some.
Right. Now, is there any place you would not go sourcing that you refuse to go to or go in?
Mainly estate sales, I think, is just too crowded, and people get a little aggressive at them, so we just
because you were saying earlier somebody they were always packed.
Yeah, there's always a line of
lines out the door.
You can never find parking.
And they're always on the weekends. And so it's like, I'd rather be out garage selling than
get better deals. To
go there. So,
right. Let's see who just came in. I saw Patrick. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Let's see here. Get back to the comments here. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Let's see. I think I'm caught up already. So again, if anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome to. Is there anything you would recommend anyone who is starting out, for those who are just coming in or thinking about going sourcing? What would be some of the things you would recommend somebody to do when not only starting out, but what to use, maybe a specific app or what to look out for, kind of things that you know for sure that works for you that may work for someone who's starting out?
Yeah, I'd say just start in the category you know. It's the best thing, and then watch people that are doing it well. Learn as much as you can about a certain category. Google Lens, like I've said earlier, it's a game changer. There's items where I have no idea what it is, and you search it on Google Lens and you can find a listing super quick.
It's a time saver too. You're not sitting there guessing what to put into the search box. It does it for you.
Yeah, so that's been super nice.
That's gonna be cool. Also, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask it. I know y'all been pretty busy with your baby. So do y'all find a downtime when you're not working? Do y'all find some good downtime that y'all able to do the things like pictures and listings and drafts and things like that when listing your items?
Yeah, so we do photos during nap time. And then when we're watching TV at night, that's usually when we're making drafts or I'm editing YouTube videos. So it's kind of our times we do things. Occasionally we'll do it when the toddler's awake, but it's a little hard with her. So nap time from 2 to like 4:30 in the day is the best time that we get the most done. So
we'll normally hit up the thrift stores in the morning when they're in the best moods.
Yeah.
Right. So is there any advice you would give if somebody is a couple thinking of doing this as a couple? What would be the one thing that you would want to give them to take away from this as far as working together?
Yeah.
And is it a good idea or a bad idea? And if so,
it's a great idea.
Great idea. Yeah.
I could tell
as long as you get along, it's great. But yeah, I would say, forgot what I was going to say. Best thing to do as a couple. Just find things that you like doing as far as selling, and then, complement each other. So like, I love doing photos. She likes doing drafts. So like, it works well when you find things that you can do well and that you like doing together. Right. I do a lot of the shipping. She'll help a little bit, but that's something I enjoy more than she does. So it works good.
Right.
And it's fun. I mean, we turn it into our dates. And then as I was kind of saying before, it's like, if we get drink level profit, can we go get drinks somewhere afterwards? Things like that. And so we make it fun. We do little competitions, which we'll start filming. And just kind of things like just be goofy with each other and have fun. And I know we've been talking about like picking out outfits for each other and like filming that.
Yeah, doing like a thrifting outfit date. So like we pick out each other's outfit and then we go on a date or something like that. So
that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I can see some really good videos coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So I see my numbers are going up and down, and I usually go ahead and keep the live going. But again, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to come in this morning and get to know you as a couple, as a reseller, and as a new YouTuber. Yeah. And if before we go off the air, is there anything? Well, I definitely want to, before we end it, I want to make sure you do go promote your channel one more time. I don't want to leave without them not knowing. There is a question. Let's see. I'm waiting for it to come in the StreamYard. Do you dress him in 70s outfits?
I haven't yet, but I really like that idea.
StreamYard. So anywho, what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and bring you back on the screen. I would like you to go ahead and promote your channel again one more time. I'll talk about what you're doing, because once we end it, I want to make sure this is part of the ending of the video. That way, if anybody comes back and re-watches it, or you refer this to someone to come and see it, you can do that as well, to where you have this for them to see it. And at that time, I'm going to go ahead and drop your information again in the chat. Okay. And so go ahead and do that. And then just a little bit about your eBay store and what your goals right now on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. So I'm Connor.
I'm Desiree.
We're the Hoogs. We've been selling part-time on eBay for about 5 years now. We do a lot of video games, electronics, shoes, a little bit of clothing, anything that'll make us money, we sell. We've been getting into Facebook Marketplace a lot lately. We just started our YouTube channel a month ago, documenting, our sourcing videos, what's sold, what's working well for us. We're going to do some how-tos. Now after this chat, some fun videos on date ideas that we can do and stuff like that. So it's going to be a good time.
So also I want to mention to everyone, don't forget to check the links in the chat. If you go to someone's link, and again, it's you check it and it's in red, the word subscribed is in red, change it to gray. That means you're not subscribed. And also make sure, hello, Kayla. And also make sure that you turn it to gray because that means you're not subscribed. Include your daughter in the challenge. She might beat you.
Definitely will.
That's a good idea. And so don't forget also, this week is the last week. Tomorrow's videos is the last time of the week. Once the last video goes up tomorrow for the lives, your first comment in the chat you have to be in the chat when it starts, because if not, it won't be there. And also the first one to comment when the videos go live on the channel. This tomorrow will be the last chance you get on getting the moon pies, because after this Monday, we will be doing a drawing. I will be having more than 4 drawings for 4 boxes of 12 count box of mini moon pies. So with that being said, Monday, you do have to be in the chat. And what I'm doing is for everyone who has multiple names for this last drawing, I will have you in the drawing one time and one time only to give everybody a fair chance for getting the moon pies. Usually I have between 70 to 80 people. And so, or entries. So what I will do is take each person that has multiples and just put their name on the wheel one time to give everybody a fair share. So make sure you're in the chat, because you got to be in the chat to win it. And at that time, that's when I'll go through the wheel and do that as well. If you have any questions or comments and you want to be part of the auction tomorrow for the pop-up, make sure you do reach out to me on any of my social medias. All that is in the description bar below, but I will put that link right here in the chat now. That way you can reach out to me, and please let me know, because I'm trying to get everybody's names on the scroll with your email address correctly. On the like you see the comment going across the scroll, I'll be doing that as well for those who are in the auction tomorrow. I do have a list already, and I'll be doing everybody in rotations. So you're more than welcome to reach out to me on that pop-up. And like I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.